Loved one, hope you're doing well. Well, now you finally get a break from writing. You're going to have a discussion board this week, but from the perspective of studying how to write in APA format and research writing, you do get a little break from that. So we are on week 8 now, and we're going to talk about the important health communication. I just want to preface really quick before I jump into that. Week 10 is when your APA paper and presentations due, so keep working on that. It's coming up here pretty quick. And we do have the holidays coming up too, so I want to pull up that real quick so you know what break we have. I just wanted to go over this really quick. We do, of course, jump into week 8, which will be due on the 24th. But after that, we have a break because the 28th is a holiday. So we have a break from week 8 to week 9. So that gives you a little bit more time, especially when we talk about the APA paper and presentation, which will be due in week 10. I'm going to have to adjust the dates a little bit. We're going to have a shorter week, the week of the Christmas holiday. So I'll adjust that a little bit for you guys, and we'll talk about that in the future. So when you see stuff that's due on the 22nd, it actually won't be due on the 22nd. I'll adjust that. We'll have to get it done a little bit earlier, but we'll leave that there for now and adjust that later as I see how we're doing on things and adjust things as needed. All right, so let's jump into week 8. So week 8, we're going to be talking about the all-important health communication. Let me get the view that you should see. So, of course, you got a lecture on communication. This is Chapter 7, Version 2. Chapter 7, Version 2. Remember those times I've talked about in the past where there's Version 1 and Version 2 of the textbook. So if you have Version 2 of the textbook, you're going to be in Chapter 7. If you have version 1 of the textbook, you're going to be in chapter 9. I have both, and when I did the PowerPoint, I used version 1, so make sure you follow along correctly. This is version 2 most of the time for you guys, so you probably only have version 2, so read chapter 7 is what I'm trying to say. Also watch the health connection, human connection to patient care. It's a really old video, about 11 years old, but it's an excellent reminder for all of us why people have to have healthcare and how we should treat them. All right, again, we talked about reading chapter 7. I like this, interviewing techniques for patient care. Take a look at that. It's another chapter from a different textbook, but there's some great information in here about patient care interview, not job-seeking interviews, but how to interview patients in relation to getting information that you need to be successful in your future careers. And that's specific to certain industries or certain specialties, so it might not apply fully to you, but I think it's worth taking a look at. How do physicians communicate to patients? How are they taught to communicate to patients? Take a look at that link as well. The AHQR, Agency for Healthcare Quality and Research. It's a big organization that you should be aware of. A lot of great information there. There's more information here about health privacy as well. We'll talk about HIPAA in the future on a brief basis because it's a communication class. Most of the time that's in law and ethics, but take a look at that. And then you have your PowerPoint slides if you're interested in seeing those. But from that perspective, make sure you do your discussion board. That's the only thing to do this week is the discussion board. So take a look at your discussion board, get that done. Make sure your initial post is in by the, I don't want to guess the date, even though I was just looking at it, by the 20th, and then your reply is due on the 24th. Initial post on the 20th, reply on the 24th. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Sorry this was a longer video, but I wanted to go over a few things with you guys. Reach out if you need anything. Thanks so much.